Good evening. Welcome to BMC News Live presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers. I'm Jasila Mujib joining you with the daily news updates. Today's news in detail. Assistant Undersecretary for Sustainable Development participated in SDG Moment in New York. Dana Imad Hamza, Assistant Undersecretary for Sustainable Development, participated in the 2025 SDG Moment held on the sidelines of the 80th session of the United Nations General Assembly High-Level Week. Mandated by the 2019 SDG Summit, the 2025 SDG Moment, convened under the theme Keeping the Promise, serves as an annual call to accelerate progress on the Sustainable Development Goals and to uphold the central promise of building a more just, peaceful, inclusive and prosperous world for all. Foreign Minister attended UN Conference on Palestinian Question and Two-Side Solution. Dr. Abdulatif bin Rashid Al Zayani, Minister of Foreign Affairs, participated in the high-level international conference for the peaceful settlement of the question of Palestine and the implementation of the two-state solution held at the United Nations headquarters in New York. The conference was co-chaired by the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the French Republic on the sidelines of the 80th session of the UN General Assembly. The conference was attended by a number of heads of state and government and foreign ministers from across the world. Undersecretary for Political Affairs meets United Nations Development Programme Regional Bureau Director at Arab States. Ambassador Khalid Yusuf Al Jalahma, Undersecretary for Political Affairs at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, met with Dr. Abdullah Al Dardari, Assistant Secretary General, Administrator and Director of the Regional Bureau for Arab States at the United Nations Development Programme. The meeting took place on the sidelines of the 80th session of the UN General Assembly in New York. Al Jalahma underlined the strength of the strategic partnership between the Kingdom of Bahrain and the United Nations Development Programme. Now it's time for a short break.
Our skin is the mirror of our soul. Our skin is our largest sensory organ. Our skin needs a healthy microbiome balance. This is regulated by its pH value, which protects the skin from pathogens, cold and ultraviolet rays. Sebamed protects your skin.
Welcome back. Bahrain celebrates Saudi Arabia's 95th National Day by turning green. On the occasion of the long-standing relations between the Kingdom of Bahrain and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, buildings and landmarks across Bahrain were adorned in green to celebrate Saudi Arabia's 95th National Day. Official and private institutions were illuminated in green, reflecting the joyful atmosphere and shared sentiments of happiness among the people of Bahrain for this cherished national occasion. Bahrain tops Arab countries in law and order according to Gallup Law and Order Index. The Kingdom of Bahrain, alongside the Sultanate of Oman and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, has topped the list of Arab countries in adherence to law and order according to the Gallup Law and Order Index 2025, which measures security and public confidence indicators for 2025. The evaluation focuses on factors such as people's feelings of safety in certain situations, their trust in the police, and their ability to maintain order and protect society, as well as crime rates. Foreign Minister attended the 80th anniversary celebration of the United Nations. Dr. Abdulatif bin Rashid Al Zayani, Minister of Foreign Affairs, attended the United Nations 80th anniversary celebration at its headquarters in New York on the sidelines of the 80th session of the UN General Assembly. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres delivered a speech on the occasion, recalling that the United Nations was created as a place where all nations, large and small, could come together to address challenges no country can solve alone. Now we go for a short break. LMRA conducts 1,260 inspection campaigns and visits. The Labour Market Regulatory Authority LMRA announced the implementation of 1,260 inspection campaigns and visits during the period of 14 to 20 September 2025, which resulted in the detention of 20 violating and irregular workers, while 119 violators were deported. The inspection campaigns and visits also resulted in monitoring a number of violations related to the provisions of a number of regulating laws, especially the Labour Marketing Regulatory Authority and the residency laws in the Kingdom of Bahrain, noting that legal measures were taken regarding the observed violations. Ila Dandiya Beats 2025, a night of culture, celebration and community spirit. Under the dynamic leadership of ILA President Ms. Smitha Jensen, the Indian Ladies Association Bahrain proudly hosted the 25th edition of ILA Dandiya Beats at the prestigious Crown Plaza Hotel, Bahrain on 19 September Friday, transforming the venue into a dazzling hub of tradition, music and unity. With a record turnout of over 2,700 attendees, the evening stood as one of the kingdom's most vibrant cultural celebrations. The festivities commenced with a warm welcome address by President Smitha Jensen to His Excellency Under Secretary Faisal Muhammad Al Saleh, who graced the event as chief guest alongside Mr. Yusuf Lowry, other dignitaries and esteemed sponsors. Their arrival was greeted with a lively performance by the Children of Sneha, ILA's flagship initiative, followed by the traditional dole beats that set the tone for the evening. The lighting of the diya by dignitaries and the ILA Executive Committee symbolized a spirit of harmony, joy and cultural pride. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Thank you for watching, and this is Jasila Mujib signing off. Good night.